Hi there, class 1 and 2. It's Wednesday again. And on Wednesdays, it's art day, isn't it? So we're going to do some art today, children. Can you remember what we were learning about last Wednesday in art? We were learning about primary colours, weren't we? Primary colours. Can you remember what those primary colours are? There are 3 of them. There's red, yellow, and blue, the primary colours. Now, what does primary mean? Well, primary means first, because primary colours cannot be made by mixing any other colour. So those 3 colours always come first. I thought I'd show you this picture because I thought it was really clever how it's been made. Just draw around your hand and then use a ruler to draw lines across. And then in each section, you colour each section a different primary colour, red, blue or yellow. I thought it was really nice. Now today, we're going to be thinking about some different colours called secondary colours. Secondary colours. Let's have a look at what secondary colours are. And this little cat here is having a little think. And he's thinking about how are these secondary colours made? I wonder if you know how they're made. They're actually made by mixing the primary colours together. And when you mix those colours together, it gives you some secondary colours. Now, when painters mix colours, they use something called a painting palette. And they mix their colours on the palette. But if you don't have a palette, you could use painting pots, like maybe this picture here. Or when I mix colours, what I tend to do is just use a paper plate. And it gets very messy, but that's okay. So when you mix colours over the next few weeks in art, you can use anything. You could use a piece of card, a paper plate or pots that you find around the house. Just ask Mum and Dad which pots you use first though. Okay, so we're going to be mixing some colours today. Let's see. Right, so we're going to be making some new colours called secondary colours. So we've got the primary colours red and yellow. And when you mix red and yellow, it makes orange. You've got orange in the middle, haven't you? When we mix yellow, which is a primary colour, and blue, which is a primary colour, in the middle, it makes green, my favourite colour. So yellow and blue make green. Next, we've got blue and red. And when they're mixed together, it makes purple. It's a lovely colour, isn't it, purple? Let's see if you can remember what these primary colours make. Are you ready? We're going to go through them together. So first of all, we've got yellow and blue. What do yellow and blue make? You ready to find out? Ready? Green. Yellow and blue make green. Okay, the next 2 colours, we've got red and yellow. What do red and yellow make? You're right, it makes orange. And lastly, here we've got blue and red. What do blue and red make? Blue and red make purple. Excellent. So we've got 3 new colours. We've got green, orange and purple. New secondary colours. Now then, what do you think happens when we mix all 3 primary colours together? So we're going to mix red, blue and yellow. What colour do you think it's going to make? Are you ready? Let's find out. It makes brown. Did you guess right? So red, blue and yellow make brown. So now, if you mix all those secondary colours together, you get different colours again. So it seems endless. You can just mix, mix, mix and makes lots of different colours. Isn't it wonderful? Now then, when you do painting over the next few weeks, just a little reminder what we do with our paintbrush, because we do this at school normally. You need a little pot of water nearby. You've got to keep your paintbrush nice and clean, haven't you, when you're mixing paints? So wash that paintbrush and wipe it on some tissue or some kitchen roll or something like that, or an old rag to dry it. So remember to wash your brush, and here it says swish, wipe and blot. Blot means like dry the brush. So when you do your painting today or over the next few weeks, just remember to keep that paintbrush nice and clean. Right, so this is your activity for today. You're going to be mixing some paints to make a secondary colour. So the first paint you're going to use is blue. You're going to paint the first little circle blue, and then the other little circle on the other side you do yellow. Then you're going to do the mixing. You mix the blue and the yellow and then paint the colour that it makes in the middle. Can you remember what colour it makes? What blue and yellow make? It makes green. So the big circle in the middle will be green. And then do the same for the other circles below. You mix red and blue, and then yellow and red. But there isn't any room on this piece of paper to mix all three colours, to mix the blue, the red, and the yellow. Could you do that on a separate piece of paper? Can you remember what colour those three should make? It should make brown. See what type of brown you get when you mix blue, red, and yellow. So you'll need to do that on a separate piece of paper. Okay, children. Hope you don't get too messy today, but have fun mixing those colours. It's just a little bit of painting to do today. Next week, we'll be doing a bigger piece of art. So we'll be mixing paints again and producing a big piece of artwork. So get ready for art next week with all your paints and your paintbrushes and a nice big piece of paper to do your art. Okay, children, have a lovely day. Happy painting. See you soon. Bye-bye.